Okay, I have only 5% of battery left, and I'm going to pretend like I don't have extra batteries laying right there in front of me. I can also see some clothes in the back, but yeah, never mind. My ADHD is kicking right now. That's not the topic of this video. I want to talk about these past few days and how I've been sort of like dialed in, how I'm living the life that I always wanted to live. I just came from a vacation and you guys have probably seen the vlog. If you didn't, then I'm going to leave the link right above. Now, I needed that because I was on the verge of burnout and I needed to let myself go, completely let go of my life and then just wander off, drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, and then just completely relax and chill. Now that I'm back, I'm fully dialed in. Like I'm waking up at around 5:30ish and then immediately get to work, headed to the gym at around like 1 p.m. I have 2 meals throughout the day. I'm still trying to optimize my calorie intake and still want to be taking enough calories to be on a slow bulk. I've been thinking about how I'm really close to, I want to say fulfillment, because I think that's really far away. And I've also figured out how long this process will be to actually get to my desired position. So what I did is basically I pulled myself from the future into the present, being the person that I am. Now, this is something that other people call law of attraction, and I haven't really studied that before, but now I'm getting kind of deep into that, trying to figure out how to tell myself that I already am that person. And I'm really close to it because I know everything that is supposed to happen has already happened. There's a slight delay. I'm starting to act like my future self, wear the same clothes as my future self, and then speak as my future self. Work like my future self will. Because when you think about it, there is no such thing as past and the future. There's only a present moment. So I constantly have to do these sort of like mental gymnastics in order to keep myself afloat and actually do the work that is going to get me towards my desired goals. But there's a lot of different kind of tactics that I've sort of used in the past few months and years of my entrepreneurship journey and hustling. But this one is definitely the best. I even got these notes attached on my laptop, which you guys can't probably read, but this is a constant reminder to myself that, I am that person already. There is just a slight delay in the universe. And so I know there's going to be a lot of people thinking like, yo, you're absolutely crazy, bro. What's happening with your life? And you're right. I am kind of crazy, but I know that this type of insanity is going to eventually pull the future and the present and collide it together into the reality that I'm currently living in. Now, a lot of this might not make any sort of sense yet because I'm trying to articulate it in a way that you guys might understand, but maybe I'm just completely cut off from reality. So yeah, that shift in mindset is currently helping me a lot to go through the tough phases of life, especially in these next 6 months. That is going to be really tough of me trying to figure out how to, turn this into a regular business and scale it towards 7-8 figures, not in 6 months, but that's eventually going to happen. But what I usually say, and the quote that's been with me for a really long time, is time will tell. I'll see you guys next week in another video.